welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Lyssy. If you guys are new here, hi. Welcome to the Spooky Squad. I post videos about the strange, the unusual, and the haunted. And I've had this series running for a while where I cover controversial or weird or creepy toys. And today we're going to be talking about some really strange and unusual toys. And I even bought one of the most weirdest toys I've ever come across before. Maybe some of you guys actually grew up with these toys and had these toys and also find them just as odd and interesting as I do. But guys, if you guys enjoy these videos on spooky toys, be sure to smash a like and subscribe to join the Spooky Squad. But let's get talking about these controversial, weird, creepy toys. Okay, so the toy that I came across is quite controversial in my opinion, and I'm so surprised that I found this. So I don't think I've ever seen anybody on YouTube. I looked up this toy, like I've tried to look up this toy to see if anybody found this strange and unusual. I might be the first person to do a controversial video about this, but this is the Fill-In Special Pet created by Mattel. So the same creator of Barbie. And you guys might be thinking, Lyssy, what the hell is wrong with a pet, like a little fluffy dog in a box? Like, how is this controversial? What's so bad about a little cute plush dog? Well, the tea is hot, and that's all I'm gonna tell you guys, because the box of this thing made me buy this. But basically, they come with different designs. There's different dogs, and I think even cats and other animals. So let me show you guys the box and spill the tea about this toy. You guys are gonna be thinking, Lyssy, what is wrong with this? It's adorable, right? It's just a cute, soft little toy. It says, what I say depends on where you touch me. Okay, if you're dirty-minded, you're already thinking what I'm thinking, but literally, when I tell you that this is no joke, where you can touch it and what I saw in the box had me dead. So it starts off with saying, touch me in 12 places, I'll tell you how I feel. You already know where this is going. And then it says, scratch the top of my head, and it goes, that feels good. Really? They could have used anything, but that feels good. Okay, it's already getting bad. And then it says, tickle my feet or my arms. Hee hee, that tickles. That one's not that bad. And then this one says, press my back, burp, oh, excuse me. Okay, those two on the bottom are pretty normal, but that one, that feels good. Just prepare yourself for the back of the box, guys. This is where it begins to get messy. I cannot believe they put this on the shelves. Immediately, we go to here. The freaking crotch of this dog. The crotch. Why can you touch its crotch? God knows why. And it says, I love you too. What? How did they allow that to go on the shelves? That is so bad. It says, squeeze my ear. Oh, that hurts. Oh my god. Yeah, some of it's normal. Like, all the rest are fine, but then they just threw in the crotch one. It says, hug me tight there. And it says, I love you too, right on the crotch. I don't know who approved this toy, but that's so bad. And then on here, on this other side, it says, ow, that hurts. You can give it pain, I guess, if you push it in the wrong spot. Okay, it's just really weird. I don't know what the concept of touching a toy to tell you how it feels would be. It's just kind of a weird concept for a toy, but we're gonna take this baddie out of the box, this little baddie senpai, put some batteries on it and see if this one actually works, which hopefully it does. I pulled out this really gross old rag out of the battery socket. I really hope this thing still works. I put batteries in it, but if it doesn't work, I'm gonna be pretty sad. Okay, moment of truth. Let's touch his hand. Nothing. What the f was that? Okay, it barely worked.
It hurts. It hurts.
That's creepy. It goes, it hurts. It hurts. What about the crotch? I want to hear that one. Doesn't work. Come on, work. Not gonna lie, he's barely working. I wanted to give you guys the whole effect of this creepy freaking toy. I feel like I just broke one of his buttons. Oh no.
It hurts. It hurts.
I'm sorry, but that one is so creepy. It hurts. Is that the only thing he says? What about the hand?
Good night. I'm your Heidi.
What the hell did that thing just say to me? It sounds like a demon has possessed this thing. Where's the one down here? Where's the crotch button? This thing is very defective. This thing is cursed, like actually, okay? It barely works, but when it talks, it don't sound right. I'm gonna show clips of the old commercial so you guys can see how this was supposed to work.
Got a special feeling for my feeling special puppy. I know how he feels.
It hurts.
Cause he tells me I'm sorry.
I love you too.
The new Feeling Special Pets, each sold separately.
I got a deformed dog. Come on, do it. This is wrong. Listen to while groping a toy dog for 5 minutes. Swear it's not what it looks like, okay? Don't cancel me, alright? I know I haven't been canceled yet, but don't do it. I'm just trying to make this thing work.
Excuse me.
This is trash. I found the button. Do it again. Do it again. Don't be a one-time no-show. I found it off camera and it goes, I love you too.
I love you too.
I love you too is the crotch button. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is controversial. And for good reason. Okay, enough about that last toy. Also, I do want to apologize if you guys noticed a change in lighting and scenery. I woke up and I was ready to edit this video for you guys today, and the main clip of the video got corrupted, so you're gonna see a little scene change here. But we're gonna get on to talking about the next toys that are pretty weird and strange and unusual that you guys might have never heard of, so let's cover the tea. So the next toy we're gonna be talking about is called werebears, or werebears. So a werebear, or a bearsker, are one of a number of lenanthropes, humans inflicted with supernatural viruses that allow them to take the power and appearance of a specific species of animal, and in this case it was a bear. Kind of like a werewolf, this one is a werebear. Anyways, there was a toy created named Werebear, and these were a series of teddy bears released in 1983 in the United Kingdom. They were created by George Nicholas. He created werebears so that little boys could have a teddy bear without being bullied, is the quote that he said about this case. He wanted to have a bear that little boys could bring around to school and whatever, and nobody else would make fun of them for having it because it was considered cool or creepy or different compared to your normal teddy bear that was apparently only for girls back in the days, which I don't think a teddy bear should have gender roles, honestly. I feel like anybody could have a standard teddy bear, but werebears were designed for the boys. The bears were designed in a way where their normal head functioned as a hood, and by turning the head inside out, it would reveal the werebear face, which was kind of terrifying now that I'm looking back at the commercials of it. It was just a little bit weird of a design for a bear, so this is why the toy was a little bit creepy. There were 4 bears originally released in 1983. The bears were named Grizzler, Howler, Fang, and Gum. Each bear came with its own narrated story tape, and they all told their own adventure. And in 1986, another line of teddies called Tear Teds were created. In general, I don't really know how to feel about Tear Bears. They kind of remind me of this toy right here. I can't think of the name of it, but I'm gonna put it on the screen, where the teeth kind of pop out, but having like a face under a face, that never really sat right with me when it comes to like a toy design. It's a little bit unsettling, so they didn't last the longest time, but they were a really interesting concept to say the least. Not sure if anybody owned one of these, but they were really nostalgic to a lot of people. The next toy we're gonna be talking about is called blurp balls. Blurp balls, that's a weird name already. They were originally released in 1992. Each ball had a wonderful gross out theme and only cost $6.99, which is pretty cheap, but nowadays that would be converted to about $12, so a little more than back then. Unfortunately, like most of the gross toys of the 80s and 90s, the price of blurp balls has skyrocketed lately. Now they're worth a pretty penny. If you guys get your hand on these things, they resell for a good amount of money. There was a big list of the characters released in the first drop of the toy, such as Biff Barf Ball. They all had really weird names, by the way. Bony Toss Teeth, Count Have a Heart, Sharky Skull Squirt. I don't know how to feel about that one. That name's a little over the edge for me personally. Spatooey Suey and Tyrannosaurus Wretch. So the whole concept with a blurp ball was not only did they have a spooky monster face, but it also had a ball that you shoved into its gaping mouth, and then when you squeezed it, the bigger ball would pop out and shoot out at whatever in the room was around it. Some people's pets apparently tried to eat these balls and got sick, so that was a problem with that. You know, shooting balls out of other balls. That sounds really bad, but you could see where that could be a problem. Not only were they just a little bit weird, but you know, it could have been a better toy. It could have had a better design to it, so that's the tea with those. So the next toy that we're going to be talking about is a very controversial one and also a very big collector's item, and that is Little Miss No Name. If you ever see one of these dolls, buy it, because they are worth a pretty penny, I'll tell you that. They hold a lot of value today. So Little Miss No Name was created in 1965 by Hasbro and was a different approach to the glammed up Barbie doll who had everything from mansions to Porsches to pink outfits. Little Miss No Name was nothing like Barbie. Let me tell y'all that. Not even a little glimpse like Barbie. Little Miss No Name had nothing, including no shoes and only a burlap sack for a dress. And she literally didn't even have a name. Poor thing. Unfortunately, the Little Miss No Name doll was not a huge seller for Hasbro, and it was said that it may have taken a very special kind of little girl to even really want to purchase and take home a Little Miss No Name doll, especially while looking at what it looks like. There are apparently seven versions of the Little Miss No Name doll variations, according to the internet. But there is a commercial, actually, where this doll was standing up in a dark alley with snow falling down. She was barefoot, not wearing a coat, just a burlap dress with patches. And she had shaggy, dirty blonde hair and large, big, sad brown eyes. And on her box, it says, "I need someone to love me. I am so tired and cold. Please take me home with you and I will be yours to hold." So it kind of seems like they were trying to like gatekeep the kids into buying this doll by making them see the box and feeling bad about it, like feeling bad for Little Miss No Name and being like, "Oh, I'll bring you home." But that really didn't work for them as a marketing scheme, surprising enough. Like, the appearance of this doll was enough to scare the kids away. Another original Little Miss No Name box reads, "I need someone to love me. I want to learn to play. Please take me home with you and brush my tear away." And that's another marketing scheme that they tried to use on kids that did not work for them. There was a huge little plastic tear on Miss No Name's face, and it was like a hot glue gun tear. But that was implanted on the face and kids could pull it off and like fix her tear, you know, trying to make her happier. But apparently today, if you find one with a tear intact, that's really rare. They're supposed to have the tear on the face. Either way, Little Miss No Name was no Barbie, that's for sure. But honestly, I kind of like the concept of her being a lot different than a Barbie. And even though she's sad and depressed, it's kind of a vibe. I mean, not like that, but like, it's cool that they made a toy that didn't appeal to the typical standard Barbie doll that's perfect and happy all the time. They made something a little more real, and I kind of like that. Anyways, guys, those were all the controversial, weird, strange, creepy, and disturbing kids toys for today's video that we're going to be covering. If you guys have any other weird toys that you guys would like me to include in a future video talking about weird nostalgia stuff, be sure to comment down below. I would love to talk about more toys. I love these videos. I love talking about things that are nostalgic to me, whether it's toys, places, just creepy stuff. I just personally really love these types of videos, and I hope you guys like them too. So leave more suggestions down below for other topics or things you guys would like me to cover in a future video. It's been Lyssy. Be sure to check out my other social medias. They are all linked down below, my Instagram and my other YouTubes, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video. Bye, Spooky Squad!